Welcome to the 13th Pan American Wushu Championship, sanctioned by the Pan American Wushu Federation, organized by the Brazilian Kung Fu Wushu Confederation, sponsored by CONFAI, Secretaria de Esportes do Distrito Federal e Governo do Distrito Federal.
Hi everyone, my name is Jade. I'm the mascot, and I'm here to welcome you to the 13th Pan American Wushu Championship.
More than 300 participants. Sanda, Taulu, and for the first time, categories for athletes with disabilities.
Starting third session of Sanda area, bout number 28A. Red side from Brazil, Enzo Henrique Campesato da Silva. Blue side from Brazil, Juan Thor Pires Maciel Santos.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 13th Pan American Wushu Championships.
Platform judge from Brazil,
in
Aglenio
Brasilia, Brazil.
Alves.
I'm Mark Lorenzo.
And I'm PG Villas Boas. I missed you guys.
Yeah, so here we go. First fight of the morning is going to be an exhibition bout between two Brazilian boys. We're going to be under the kids' rules, so you're not going to be seeing the head strikes that we normally see in the adults. You know, there'll be no head kicking.
But it's still fun and exciting.
Yeah, and this is how to train at a young age. They still get the sense of distance control, how to throw proper strikes and score. The wrestling is the same. The rules are pretty much the same. So you're still getting the same type of scoring, takedowns
First
off the
round.
tie. Everything you saw in the adult matches, we still have in the kids matches, but we want to keep their brains safe, their young brains. But as you see, super skillful from Enzo here.
Nice
in
catch
red.
and good throw. He's going for a good throw again.
He's wanting to catch those legs. You see him wanting to, yep. He's touching, thinking about that catch. Juan is throwing kicks. He's trying to get that body kick to get 2 points back. And another takedown. Wow. So Blue needs to sit down just a little bit when he's getting grabbed. You know, he needs to get his weight low.
And stop kicking that so easy.
Yeah, good. He tried to catch there. And off the lay tie. For Blue.
Enzo's very smart fighter.
Yeah. Enzo's also, you can see he's kind of getting amped up. He's got the momentum.
Yes.
So he can keep it. So Blue's got to kind of slow him down. And that's the round.
He knows the game.
Yeah, yes. And I think, I think Juan does as well. I think he's just got to settle down, kick a little less, set up the kicks, and kick low. I know he's throwing the body kick, which is easier to grab. So maybe use his hands and then throw a leg kick and then move. But he's got to make sure his kicks are fast when he throws them so they don't get caught.
Yes, that's the problem.
But who knows? We've seen this before. One dominant round from one side, maybe
Second round, the
Yeah.
history is all different.
You get a little fire in you. Sometimes it can catch you by surprise. We saw Enzo just get the momentum early and then just take it. And before you know it, you're off the lay tie. So this is where I think hopefully Juan can get some instruction and turn it around.
And to me, Enzo seems a little bit lighter. How about it?
It's hard to say. Yeah, he could be. That's where my eye isn't as good with the youth. I was pretty on with the adults, but yeah, for the young guys, it's hard. Oh, it's 30 kilogram is what we have it listed as. But sometimes with the kids, it's they won't even be 30. We're at our adults. We're cutting weight. We're really fighting to get those pounds
I
off.
think I'm wrong.
They're close.
Second
in weight,
round.
One is just a little bit taller.
Yeah, he's got the reach. But to your point, he should use that reach, right?
Right.
He's going in
Right.
close when he's throwing those
Too
kicks,
close, too
making
close.
it easier.
Yeah.
There we saw a punch, punch, kick. He needs to do a little more of that. He didn't quite score, but it's a good start. Yeah. No.
Improve his job.
Yeah.
Good takedown defense.
Look at Enzo. He's
Yeah, it looks like a dog fighting.
Yeah, he's having fun. Oh,
he has all this style,
Yeah.
and he was careful not to touch the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems a little more experienced. He's definitely feeling
Yeah.
it good. Feeling good now, right? See his movement in and out. This kind of
Good job.
but yeah.
Good thinking of Juan.
Yep. And good defense this time. Oh, very good try. He had his foot between the
Yes,
legs. He was
yes,
trying.
yes, he was
He needed to
conscious.
get more head control. So he needs to push the head away and down. So that'll help more. But he did have his leg in the right position to defend that. And hold on. He needs to. That's what he
job.
needs to do. You saw him hook the arm, bring Enzo with him, so no points. Good defense. And that's going to be the round. And I believe the match.
Was much closer now.
Yes. Yes. Enzo just seemed maybe a little more relaxed, a little more
Yeah.
experienced, but Ron definitely has the idea.
Georgie.
He'll
Yeah.
get it.
And he improved the work
Yeah.
along the fight.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's a great sign to see a fighter improve after the first round, not
Yeah.
get frustrated, not just quit. It shows that he's got good heart
Yes.
and he's got a good brain because he's listening to his coach.
And that's
Obviously.
remember they are
Side
the
check one.
future of our
Convention.
sport.
And as you can see, both fighters healthy.
Yeah.
You know, that's the idea that they can go up here, they can get this experience, come away, maybe upset if you lose, happy if you
A
win,
little
but,
bit. You can avoid it.
but not hurt. And you see the opposing coach,
Yeah.
big hug,
being
telling
fair.
how good he is.
Yes. See? That's the sport. I
Yeah.
love the sport, man.
Yeah. And I'm sure with these being exhibitions, us having Brazil versus Brazil, I'm sure these guys have met before. They might even be out of the
Probably.
same gyms, you know. So they know each other.
Bout
locally,
number
and that's common.
28B.
Just like any sport, you know, baseball, soccer, you run into those teams, you run into those players. Fighters do this. They come up together. They remember each other. And I tell you what, sometimes somebody that wasn't
Red
so
side
good 2
from
years ago,
Brazil.
you run into them again, and
Sofia
they're
Lima.
very good.
Blue
you know.
side from
They're
Brazil.
very mad about
You
the
get
last
surprised.
time.
Vitória
You get
Pereira.
surprised. Sometimes you get surprised.
Yeah.
Now we have
Platform
Sofia
judge from
Lima in
Brazil.
red. and
Aglenio
also
Alves.
Yasmin Pereira in blue.
Again,
Both Brazilian.
yep, exhibition match, both Brazilian. And obviously being the local place, that's why we're seeing a lot of these exhibitions. Brazil has a large amount of fighters, and it being the local one, it was easier for these younger fighters
Much
to get
easier.
here.
Much easier.
You know, you can understand in another country, you know, a 7, 8-year-old,
Yes.
it might be hard for them
For
to
sure. For sure.
plane
for sure.
ride. The parents have to come.
Yeah, the
It's
expenses.
very expensive.
Yes.
You know, and especially if you're in
First
countries,
round.
much of our countries on this side of the Atlantic, we don't get as much government sponsorship. So we have to do it ourselves, right? So,
Yeah.
So
Most of the time.
so we get this. We get these 2 Brazilians get to train with each other, so that as they get older, they'll be ready. Good front kick from
Good
Blue.
front kick.
Yeah. Red trying the same thing though, and she's close to getting it too. Leg kick attempt, a little low, hitting the knee. She might want to just bring it up a hair. Good kick from Red, and a kick catch, but Blue pulls the leg back very well. They're already showing that skill, that sense of the game. Body kick.
Punch kick.
Good front kick. Blue is really showing that they're digging a little more with the front kick, so it's
Yeah.
a definitive score, where some of the other ones might be not as deep. That wasn't as deep for Blue, you know? When you see the body kind of boom and jolt back, that's a scoring shot.
Notice that they both have a sense of space. They try to keep in the middle because fighting by the edge is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Good front kick.
beautiful front kick.
Again,
And another,
and
another.
again.
She is very comfortable with that right leg.
Yes.
And I'm sure that Red's coach is going to be telling her about that front kick and what to do.
The catching or to avoid it.
Yeah, either way. Very good round for Blue, but Red is in it.
Yeah.
She's kicking, she's working too. She seems maybe just a little shorter. Her legs are a little shorter. So she needs to time it a little bit, not kick at the same time because the long leg is getting her at a further range, I think, right?
Yeah,
and first, yeah.
I don't know if you remember the beginning of the fight. The Red was awake earlier.
Mm-hmm.
By the middle to the end, Blue wake up.
Yeah, yeah. She learned. She saw to just keep going, get that volume.
Yeah,
you know,
with the front kicks.
Yeah,
a lot of points.
I tell you, in Sanda too, if you can hit them with a kick and then just throw it again, because sometimes people get hit and they think, oh, that's it. They get frustrated, they have a react, boom, and then you throw it again, boom, again. It's oh my gosh, that's 4 points now. Yes. Instead of 2. 2's bad. 4 is way worse, right? Twice as bad. So it sounds stupid, but that's how it is. And people that haven't done a contact sport before, you don't understand. It's very physical, you know, and emotional sometimes. And so when they're training this young age, that's another thing we're training is, hey, it's not emotional, it's not personal. It teaches them how to be professional. And to see these kids work at this level and keep it together,
it's wonderful.
It's awesome.
It's wonderful.
It's awesome.
Second
Win
round.
or lose, they're both winners in my opinion, you know?
You know what's really
Good
nice,
catch attempt.
Mark? They take this for life.
Yeah. And this will carry on outside of Sanda, outside of martial arts.
Yes, exactly.
You know, you hear it and it becomes kind of cliche. Oh, it's a way of life, but it really is.
But happened to you, happened to me, and happens to everybody who is in this sport.
Yeah. She's not getting hit as much with that front kick. They're both kind of missing. That was sneaking in there, but maybe not quite deep enough. But she's starting to find a home for her front kicks. Yeah. So she's just going for volume, you know? Maybe not quite the extension and power of Blue, but it does seem to be stalling Blue out a little bit. But she's got to make sure she doesn't get tired. She's got to get a little closer to ensure that it scores. But I like the idea. Just go.
Can they kick to the head?
They cannot kick to the head. And I think, but see, when Blue kicks,
4 points.
That's a kick and a knockdown.
Yeah.
Right? When Blue kicks, she's just getting a little deeper. Oh, good
Almost,
catch attempt, but good balance for Red.
Yes.
Oh, side kick. That one definitely got in there. And what you want to see from a linear kick, a front kick or a side kick, it should stop the opponent and knock them back. Right? And that's what we saw from Blue. I'm curious. So Blue had the best technique for sure. That front kick and knockdown. What were the judges seeing from those shorter front kicks from Red?
Got this one.
Red did.
Yes.
And so
because of
the volume, right? I think they felt, hey, maybe out of those 3 kicks, 1 scored, but 1 scored, right?
Yes.
And she threw 20. So
exactly.
that's right. And her legs are shorter, so she can throw faster and repeatedly, right?
Yes.
Blue has that long spear that she's going to fire out. So now, if I'm in the corner for Blue, I would be saying maybe keep your range, slide back so she follows
and
you
try
so
to
the kicks are not the kicks are not landing. Catch or wait. She kicks, you're not in there getting hit. You slide back so it's obviously missed, slide back, and then go in with your kick right afterwards.
Yes.
Because if you can
Sounds
not
like a plan.
you not get hit and then land that kick and knock down. And you have a good chance of knocking someone down when you aren't being disrupted by what they're doing. When you're balanced, clean, and the kick goes out, that's when it spears somebody. And if they're trying to do something, turning to throw their kick, and it hits them, that's when they really fall. So Blue's just got to make sure she's got that room for those little bit longer legs, I think. But good job on Red. So again, we see this smart corner. Told her just go for it. And she did. She's got to be feeling good. 1-1.
Third round.
Let's see who wins. So, now they both have that stretch, moving a little more, right? Now, one thing, the hands need to be up more, right?
Yeah.
Up in front of the body.
But they're not worried about that because you can hit the head.
But
So,
in front of the body, maybe, because the arms are so wide, even the back arm, if the kick comes through, it's definitely hitting you.
For sure.
Definitely scoring, right? Oh, I couldn't see the angle on that one. That looked like a good front kick from Blue. Wow. Now, who will change it up? Throw a punch, right? Maybe think about leg.
That's right. A catch.
Yep, catch, punch, leg kick.
Look, see?
Good try. She's thinking roundhouse. And
see?
Yeah.
I think that the catch strategy could be.
She's listening to her coach.
Yeah.
The catch is definitely. Red has tried a few times, but she's getting her hand on it, but she's not like that, like not completing. Seems like the leg is a little long, and she's not maybe experienced enough to. She's being warned for, I believe, maybe a head strike.
Maybe.
I think maybe a head strike.
Guess, yeah.
I think her kicks were coming up close. She's kind of hitting up into the upper chest. That can slide up in there.
Up to the
And
side,
that's the round.
yeah.
I think Blue got it for sure.
I think Blue got it too.
But again, Red trying very hard.
Very good heart.
Sophia de Lima should be very happy and proud of herself. But I think, Yasmin got it on all the judges' scorecards.
L'enfant.
So Blue fighter wins the exhibition. 33-kilogram girls, kids.
Good fight, girls.
And again, they should both be proud. That was a good showing.
Sai chia qua. L'enfant Cham.
Again, Mark, what do they say when the blue wins?
Oh, Lanfong. Lan is the blue. Lan Fong Chan.
Yeah, Lan Fong Chan.
Yeah.
And the red.
Hong Fong Chan.
Hong Fong Chan.
Hong Fong Chan. And that's my Chinese.
It's about it.
My I can count to 10.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Because we need to know that.
Yeah,
For,
exactly.
we get a couple of cues. I can say round 1, 2, 3. That's and a couple. Yeah. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you.
谢谢.
Yeah. And but.
Bout number
That's my
29.
poor Chinese, so I'm sure
Red
a lot of you
side
out there
from
saying
Brazil.
that he's
Yeah,
pronunciation-
yeah.
pronunciation
Soares.
tough in
Blue
Chinese.
side from Brazil.
I give it my best.
Beatriz Macedo Martins.
The trick when you're on the platform is you say it
Platform judge.
quickly.
Quickly.
From Mexico.
Yeah.
Just get it out there. Just get it out.
So it doesn't make a difference.
And you
Sounds just the same.
More importantly, you point at the correct fighter
Yeah.
when you give the cues,
Good.
and you raise
You
the
do
right
the
fighter's
right
hand.
signs.
You do the right signs. Because many times, honestly, we say it, and here we have the microphones. In smaller tournaments, sometimes the platform judge doesn't have a microphone. So with this cheering that we get and everything, it's not the vocal cue that's doing it. It's the hand cues.
Yes.
And that's what I like is the hand cues make it so there's no question. Here we've got another exhibition, Brazil versus Brazil. 48-kilogram girls.
First
In
round.
red we have Jamile Soares, and in blue we have Ana Beatriz Bambil.
And these girls are a little older, obviously, bigger, more powerful. I'm not sure if they're... they might be under junior rules. I think they are allowed to throw one strike to the head, and then they have to change up.
Yeah.
And no head kicks. But they look like they are junior aged. And we'll see. We'll know pretty quickly. If they punch in the head and they get in trouble, then we know. Good body kicks. Yeah, there was a punch to the head. It didn't seem to be a problem. Red answering back. That's what you need to do. You need to crack back. When they go, you go. Yep. They go, try. Good grab. And can she make something of it?
She escaped.
Yeah.
You see that the stances are already improved.
Wow. No points there.
No points.
Good punch to the head.
jab.
Yeah. So obviously juniors, no one in trouble for that
Yes.
one. So what they can't do, they can't throw jab, cross, hook, and knock the opponent out. They can just throw a single strike to the head, and then they have to change. But I tell you what, some of these juniors learn how to do a lot of damage that way. They'll punch the head, kick the leg, punch the head fast. And what are we going to call? Both down?
Both down.
I think that's a good call. Red didn't
Good
really
call.
have
Good
control,
call. Good call. Good
right?
call.
Right. No down. So I think Red felt good the way she was moving at the end. She was trying to kind of dance it out, and she was correct. 3 went for Red, 1 draw, 1 judge went for Blue out of our 5 sideline judges.
That would be my call.
Yeah, I agree. Red was a little bit sharper.
Chopper. That's the
Right.
word. Yeah.
And so you have to understand out here, sometimes when you're in the fight, you feel like you're both fighting, right? Oh, we're both landing. But over time, you learn to see it from the judge's perspective. When is it clean versus we're kind of just brawling? Because when the judge is on the side trying to score, they need to see something clear and not in the clinch. So when your gloves are touching each other, you might feel like, oh, I wasn't really in the clinch. We weren't tied up like what we call a clinch in Muay Thai or wrestling. But when your gloves are all touching each other, that is clinching, basically. You're grabbing, starting to hold on. You can feel like you're landing punches. It's not worth points.
The judges are instructed not to gas.
Yeah.
They're instructed to point whenever they are certain about it.
Yes, exactly. And so the best thing you can do is be very accurate and clear, with force and speed.
Yeah.
That way there's no block, there's no possibility. They didn't move
Second
away from
round.
it. They just eat the shot. See, these girls both have good roundhouse kicks, good sense, and their footwork already, just the way they move.
The inside fight for Blue is not a good job. It's not good. It's not a good option.
Yeah.
It works better in the outside fight.
Yeah.
This distance, like right there.
Yeah. Good punch.
Good job.
Yes. So that was smart of Red, right? They were playing the kick game. She steps in like she's going to kick, throws a punch.
Yep.
Now she gets a takedown. Like you said, the inside game, Red seems to be dominating that wrestling, right? Good change up for Blue.
Red has good timing for her jab.
Yeah.
And then when it gets into inside game, she's dominant.
Yeah, she's got a quick, long jab. You see how she's
Yeah.
very explosive, very athletic with that. I like it too because you get somebody, she's throwing those kicks. You get them, they might start looking at your leg, right? They start looking at your foot. So then she knows, oh, I'll skip in. You see my foot start to move. You're looking at my foot. I throw my left hand, my front hand. Just land. See? The head goes back. Yeah. Beautiful boxing.
Yes.
But Blue is very talented too. She's just got somebody that's a little sharper in front of her. Oh, but that was a good right hand.
Yes.
I think Blue could turn those over more.
Good job.
Blue could turn those crosses over more, like really rotate, snap, so that, the judges see it. It was like a short cross. Good jab again.
Red is confident of the victory.
Yes.
So she's just administrating the time.
Like you said, when they think they've got it, they hear the 10 seconds, they start backing up because they know, and as you said, Red, all 5 judges. Wins. But the fighters know 10 seconds left. I'm just going to back up. You have to come to me.
Yes.
I'm winning. Come at me. So then it's easy because you know they have to attack and you can just counter or block.
Or take down.
It's
Side check
very-
Hongfang.
And again, that's a sign of experience. These are girls, 48 kilograms, and doing that. But Blue's smiling, hugging too. Again, these girls know each other, I'm sure. And, they're friends. And they've just made each other better fighters. That's what I love too.
Now we have Brian,
Bout number
Brazilian
30.
fighter. Brian.
Red side from
Alves
Brazil.
in Red.
Brian Gladson Gomes Alves. Blue side from Brazil. Guilherme
in
Matheus Correia de Holanda. Platform judge from
And
Brazil.
these are going to be the
Millennium
boys,
Alves.
56 kilogram. A little heavier than the girls that we just saw. A little bigger. And it's so interesting to see this as you see the progression of the weights and ages and sizes. We saw the small children first, and they were good. They had the sense. But you see, as they age, it starts looking more and more like true Sanda, right? The basics are there with the kids. Then these kids start having the kick and move and counter and catch. And the power too, it's surprising to see the power once you get into those young teenage kids. I'm telling you, you get these 13-year-old, 12-year-olds, you don't want to get hit by them.
No, not at all.
I used to let some of the kids, hit me when they were, let them because they were nervous. They hit me in the face. There's been multiple times I've told them that's the last one. I know when they age into that age where bang, they hit me in the jaw. I say, okay. You are now old enough that we need to actually block
You don't need my help anymore.
Yeah. So we have a southpaw in the red versus an orthodox stance. Southpaw is right foot in front. But he switched and then switched back. So he might be comfortable in both stances. A pointed attack. So they were waiting. Platform judge said, blue, you have to do an attack. Oh, good feint, and then switched and threw a cross. Oh, right. I mean, that's high-level trick stuff,
Yes.
I love that. Cross, kick, a good front kick, and he sees the opportunity.
Whoa! No! Look at this.
But red fell off his head.
Smart.
But they did give it to red.
Yeah.
I thought maybe red stepped off, but wow.
No, he didn't.
Wow. He stepped off and stepped back on, but you saw blue thought he had him back to the edge.
Yes.
Red knew it. And you have to be careful.
He did a turn.
You can't overrun. You can't go so hard that you can't stop yourself. Good front kick, but a good catch. But red turns it around. Wow.
It was amazing.
Wow. These guys are at a good level
Yes.
already, I tell you what.
Can you imagine when they get adults? When they get to be adults, they'll be pretty sharp.
Yeah. These are 56,
Even sharper.
56-kilogram boys. I wouldn't want to be on the lay tie with them right now. Too tough for me, I tell you.
You're joking.
I play with them a little bit, but I keep my hands up. I tell you what.
That's not good
You
advice.
see the fire in these guys. Yeah, these kicks are not nothing, man. 56-kilogram and boys, and they already land hard. Good. That's the round.
Guilherme is very smart about space.
Yeah. Let's see if that off the lay tie. So we got blue winning the first round. We saw some good trick techniques, feint kick, cross step, throw the hand, getting people to bite onto something that's not there.
Yeah.
That's what the feint is for. You're trying to you test your opponent. You see, what do they want to do? When I step and look like I'm about to punch, do they slide back? Do they duck? Do they reach? Do they parry? All the options that you have to defend. I want to see what do you want to do when I do this? And then I kind of see, are you watching? Are you biting onto it? And then do I throw it? Or do I look like I'm going to throw it and then I throw something else? And that's always in the moment. You have to understand these coaches trust their fighter to give them the basic outline.
Yes.
But then that fighter has to go up on the lay tie and make it work. It's not
make the decisions up there.
Yeah, in the real time as the other guy's doing the exact same thing back to you. Right?
Speed of light.
And trying to get the crowd cheering a little bit. Brian.
Second round.
Sponsored by Confai, Secretaria de Esportes e Governo do Distrito Federal.
So, blue up 1-0 in rounds. So we'll see if red can come back. Red throws a kick, but blue in for the single leg, and red fighting and squashes. I think he's going to get a 1 point. No. Oh, he's overruled. 1 point.
One clean point.
No.
No.
One down. There.
Okay,
So, yes.
okay.
So that's what I thought, right? We saw red sprawl on blue.
Okay.
There we are. That's definitive. And this is why we have the head judges, right? To overrule. They can see from a different angle. Good kick from red. Red's doing a good job now. Trying to get back in the game.
Yeah.
But sharp punch from blue.
It hurt him.
Yeah, turned his headgear. Good kick, and he tried to catch but missed. Level change. Red sprawls
Yeah, good
and hangs.
sprawl.
Oh, but see,
the knee
red
went down.
has to be careful.
Yes.
That's a good sprawl, but he was so
Yes.
eager to drag him
Yeah.
down. He should have just waited. Stall it out. Kick and down. That's 2 points.
Nice
Red needed that.
takedown.
Turn it
Nice.
back,
Yeah,
right?
nice
So he
takedown.
just got back for the mistake
Not
he
even
made.
again. Good stance.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
guard.
Now you see them both taking their time a little, right? Waiting, then go. Red's got to set that up a little bit.
Whoa, nice jab, huh?
Oh, and a good
nice cross.
Wow. Kick. He's got to be careful. He can't let those kicks get in, and he cannot fall down. Oh,
whoa.
That could have cost the fight. It's very close.
Probably.
Gosh.
Let's see.
That's the round.
What's your bet?
Whew. I think blue might have eked it out. Yes, blue on all five. So when they hear that 10 seconds, sometimes you got to get the points, but you can't get frantic. You can't throw a hard body kick, right? Because you're not going to knock them out with it. So it's not going to end the fight.
Yeah.
So throw the kick and try to score, and then throw it up. You have to like set it up still, even though there's not a lot of time. You've got to make sure. What you end up is just going further in the hole, right? They catch the kick with 7 seconds left and throw you now 2 more points instead of getting what you wanted. But I also understand Red knowing they might be down on points, so trying to go for it. So very good bout though.
Nice bout. Guilherme won. Congratulations to Guilherme.
And again, these are exhibition bouts.
Bout number 31. Red side from Brazil, Beatriz Macedo Martins. Blue side
I'd like to
from
invite you guys
United
to
States,
follow our
Gia
social media,
Scarborough.
CBKW.
And this will be our last exhibition for a little while, and then we get into some fights, some final fights, some competitions. So a lot of these finals, I think, they just have one person in their division, some of the juniors and stuff. So we're going to see them. They didn't come from yesterday. Our afternoon session,
Yes.
we're going to see a lot of the fighters that we saw from yesterday coming to get their finals. A lot of fighters that we saw fight 2 times.
Platform judge
really earning their way
from Mexico, from Argentina, Sergio Aguero.
Hard mission.
Yeah,
Hard mission.
Stick with us here at the 13th Pan American Wushu Championships.
Sponsored by Confai, Secretaria de Esporte, Governo Distrito Federal.
We are going to be here for the morning session and then back in the afternoon as well. You're seeing the future of Sanda here with our junior girls 52 kilogram.
In the afternoon, we'll be here at 3.
Oh, and this one, girls 52 kilogram, but I bet it's a catch weight situation because this is the first time of all these. We were seeing Brazil versus Brazil. Hometown, a lot of turnout, so we're getting everyone some fights and practice at this high level. Now we've got the USA's Shea Scarborough. She won a fight yesterday in competition in her division. So she already has a gold medal. But she's doing an exhibition bout here with Beatriz. So we're going to see Beatriz get out and get some work too.
Show her job.
Even though it's an exhibition bout, Shea needs to take it seriously. We've seen these Brazilian fighters.
Nobody likes to lose.
No.
It doesn't matter why.
No. So, oh, you know what it is? It's, it's probably since it's junior rules. So Shea fought yesterday. Sorry, I'm looking here to see what we have for Shea. Shea fought yesterday. I think she had 1 fight.
Yeah, I remember this name.
Yeah, just 1 fight yesterday. Oh, this is
here. Yep. She went to the 4th fight yesterday.
Yeah. So we have her here. Oh, and so she won against Brazil.
Yeah.
Yesterday in her fight.
Let's see how she behaves today.
Yeah. So obviously helping out, jumping down.
First round.
The junior rules. Play the game here. Good body kick.
She has a very nice kick work.
Yeah. That southpaw stance, good side kick.
Side kick.
Yeah, and that roundhouse
She's
kick
done
into
it
the body.
many times yesterday. This roundhouse kick is very good too.
Yep.
You see, she's always looking to the eye.
Yep.
It's very conscious
Good
fighter.
catch.
Good catch.
Good catch. And hangs on. No, yes.
Yes.
And that's what you do. Shows the experience. Hey, you got caught. don't let them get any points for it.
Uh-huh.
Make them work hard too. So it's a lot of work for little score. But Beatriz is obviously showing she's got game, you know? And off the lay tie. Good ring sense. Good ring sense for Shea, right? Beatriz is going to want to stay towards the middle.
Yes.
Right? Shea obviously has the reach.
So Beatriz has to cut the distance.
What did they say? No off the lay tie? I couldn't tell what the head referee was saying. Kicks. Good. And a good dodge. You see how she uses her reach. She strikes and then moved away. Because she knows she got the point. So don't stand there and get hit.
Yeah.
Right? Get your point, move. This is what we were talking about. We're seeing the older fighters, more experience. Get your point. Yeah.
Nice side kick.
See the definitive scoring. But Brazil's answering back. That's what she needs to do, is come back. Good front kick. Powerful kicks. She's just got those long legs.
Yes.
But good play from Brazil. Wow. Good attempt.
Good attempt. I'm impressed with Blue. She's very smart and conscious about fighting.
I think that's going to be all judges for Blue.
Probably. That would be my call.
Red looking a little tired, a little defeated.
Long
Here's the
farm.
thing, Red looks good. Blue just looks really good. You know, it's hard. And when
You're right.
And when you're dealing with somebody that's obviously got that size advantage, you know, we saw some of these fights yesterday where it's just getting around the length of those legs. When they're tall and they understand they're tall and they know how to kick
and how to walk,
how to
and
move,
keep the distance,
can control the range,
yes,
throw the kick, and then not be there when you kick back.
Uh-huh.
That's what I was saying. You saw her kick and fade. Shea would kick, get that body kick, and then just fade. Or get such a long side kick that when you get hit with it, you go back so far. How do you counter? If you've been hit with that, you can't counter hit.
Forget about
It's just one hit and done.
Uh-huh.
You need to block it off a little bit so you can stay inside, because otherwise you're not close enough to land it.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to get some instruction. I mean, we've seen these Brazilian coaches.
That's the second round now.
Turn things around.
Second round.
Figure out this puzzle of reach. Oh, see, she stepped off angle.
Yes.
And why? Because she doesn't want to get hit with the linear kick. She can get hit with the roundhouse. Maybe she can get inside. See, land the punches. She still might be losing that a little bit, but it's not as bad.
The sweep.
Good. Good try. And so, yeah, she's trying not to go straight in, because obviously Shea knows how to hit straight. But good catch, and she does get it for 2. Oh,
okay.
For 1.
Point.
Sorry, for 1. I guess maybe the glove touched. We couldn't see from here. And it's getting so loud in here, it's hard for us to hear the platform judge.
Yes.
I can't hear when he says ting. Wow.
That's just too bad.
Off the lay time.
She tried her best.
Yeah. So it's hard for us to hear when the platform judge calls ting, the stop. So it's hard for us to know when stuff is on. Oh, not clean separation. Not clean separation. Look at her hanging on the glove like that.
Nice.
She knew.
Yeah.
She knew. That's the fight's over if I fall off. Hang on. And very smart again. Hook the legs so she doesn't go up. So she doesn't go off.
Yes.
Right?
She's conscious about it.
Yeah, and she might not have won that exchange. She might not get points, but she knows I don't want to fall off this lay tie and have my fight end. Even if she loses, she wants to go the distance. Good try. Nope. And the judge called ting. But Shea's smart. She's like, I don't want to risk it. I'm going to hold on to the glove anyway. And I'd be the same way. Like, until I'm back in the middle, I'm not letting go.
Nice kicking.
Yeah.
Blue footwork is awesome.
Yeah.
She's very conscious.
Oh, good kick again.
Yeah. She's going to go for another side kick.
Nice.
Roundhouse.
She punches and then gets her kick. Very sharp. I tell you
nice
what,
fight.
Shea is looking great. And hats off to our fighter from Brazil.
Coach Lee looks very proud.
He should be. He should be.
Tiorgin. Lanfam.
The Brazilian girl did a nice job. She must be proud of her work.
And, you know, like I said, this was an exhibition bout, so I don't have the details, but you know that this was probably she didn't have someone to fight.
Yes.
So they put her with somebody, maybe a little bigger, a little older. What it is, I'm not
Side
sure
check
exactly
up.
You can see the
Não
difference
function.
of height.
Yeah. So there's no shame in that, and that's why technically it's exhibition. Technically, we raise the hand of the winner, but if it was a fight record, it wouldn't go on it. And yeah, saluting each other's opposite coaches, and these two girls. I mean, I tell you what, you go out and you have to work against somebody that's got that size advantage. It just builds your character. You saw how
Bout number 32.
She's doing what her coach.
Red side from Brazil.
Hey, the next time you get
Lucas
to fight,
Gabriel
you fight
Quirino de
somebody your
Freitas.
size division.
Blue
When you get
side
kicked,
from
you're gonna be like, "I've been kicked by
USA.
bigger than that.
Yes.
Half
I've been kicked by
Bado.
harder than you."
It works just like that.
Platform judge
You know,
from
so-
Mexico.
It's great. That's why we
Jesus
do it.
Gutierrez.
That's why we do it, so that they get that experience. Going into a final.
Can you notice how different it is? The emotion involved in this moment. Now,
Yeah.
they're both carrying their flags.
Junior boys, 48 kilogram. Brazil versus the U.S. Brazil in red, blue for the U.S. And who do we have out here for our fights?
Ralph and Lou and Brazilian guy is Lucas Gabriel.
Yep. So
In
Ralph,
red.
Ralph is in blue, Lucas in red.
Yeah.
Ralph from the U.S., Lucas from Brazil. We've seen these matchups. They've been tough.
First
So-
round.
Let's see.
Whoa!
Good!
Coming out with a
Wow!
Spinning
Look
back
at him.
and a high side kick. And a
He's
throw.
a great fighter. Look at
Wow.
this.
Lucas has set the tone and the pace early.
Yeah, but
Look at his
Blue-
distance control. Blue's mad, but he better keep those hands up. Wow, he has got
Nice job, huh?
aggressive
Yes.
hips.
Yes.
Look at how hard he turns. He snaps. Like we were talking about
Yeah.
Jacare
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Another one of those, that death roll. When you get that head or that upper body lock, you have to rotate hard. You can't be lazy about it. And he is not lazy. Beautiful
Not
side
a-
kicks. Notice he threw 2 side kicks, then fakes the side kick, throws the inner roundhouse kick to the leg.
Yeah.
He has got strategy, power, wrestling. This kid is a monster.
But you see, Ralph is not intimidated by. He's very conscious yet.
He
Concentrated.
knows, now he
keep
knows
his
what
game.
he's getting.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, this is a sign of smart coaching, right? We can't really get that time with your fighter, so the headgear comes off. You take your time putting the headgear on,
Yes.
and you say a couple things to your fighter.
Yes, exactly.
It's
We know how that works.
Yeah, you know, it's oh my gosh.
Whoa.
This headgear doesn't work right. And this is hard. Sometimes these things are they're Velcro, you know, they're
Get old.
yeah, you know,
Get used.
it's you're trying to make it stick. All right, Ralph's got his headgear on.
Yeah.
And he's walking forward, right? He just took that and he's
Yes.
walking forward. He says, all right, I want my points back. You know, I'm going to try. Good kick. Hard cross from Red coming back.
Nice
Good
kick to the
roundhouse
leg.
kick. That was a hard leg kick. Trying
Good
the back kick.
kick.
But Blue trying the front kick in there. Good takedown defense.
Tried to sweep.
Oh,
And now
this
again.
headgear. Can we get a different headgear maybe? This is we have a different coach coming up to put the headgear on. So maybe I can put the bigger coach.
Yeah.
Bigger coach pulls the headgear on. Says, "All right."
That's Jerry, right?
yeah, Jerry. We know
Nice
Jerry.
guy.
Jerry's
Nice
up here.
guy. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Jerry's a little bigger than 65 kilogram.
A little
Vincent,
bit. A little
right?
bit.
Vincent's
A little
over
bit.
there,
A
so
little bit.
Maybe Jerry says I can use my
Yeah.
strength. All right, back to the action. This is a good fight. You can hear the crowd chanting for Brazil. Hard leg kick again. He has got a savage set of weapons.
Lot of
back
power.
kick, side kick.
Yes.
He can kick with both legs. See the step in on that roundhouse kick. Shows how confident he is.
And he fights. He looks like an adult.
Yeah. This is what I was saying. These once they get to these teen junior age, these are not. They don't fight like kids.
No, not anymore.
Shoo! Lucas.
I would bet my coins on that in red.
Yeah.
I want it.
And here's the thing. Ralph looks good.
Hong Fan.
For sure.
Looks
For
incredible.
sure.
I mean, Lucas looks like one of the best juniors I've seen. He has kicks on both legs, hard punches, spinning back
Yes.
kick, right?
Very conscious spinning back kick.
Wrestling. I saw him change up his wrestling, right? Like he tries upper body, then he tries a reap, he tries the inner trips and things like that. So he is dynamic. And that's hard because Ralph's good and he's trying to deal with the first weapon.
Yes.
And what's happening? Well, Lucas has got 4 more weapons to throw.
Yes.
That's a tough fight. But I tell you what, Ralph, he's getting some instruction.
Yeah, he's
gonna
gonna come back.
And he moves forward. He's not afraid. So that good for him. Let's see if he can get some instruction. Turn
He has
this
good
around.
spirit.
Yeah, look. He's smiling. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Man. He's smiling at his opponent. That'll worry you.
Yeah,
You know you hit him that hard
sure.
and he's smiling? Heck.
Why is this guy smiling to me?
Yeah. What's
Second
wrong with this
round.
guy?
Yeah.
I kicked him so hard.
Yes.
Good front kick, but he catches.
Nice catch.
See? So Ralph knows he can get in. And good takedown defense.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
1
Good work
point,
for
but
both.
the difference is he didn't let it be 2 points, right?
Uh-huh.
He held on. So again, we see Ralph understanding the game. He's just got a monster.
Look at this takedown, man.
Aggressive. He turned the angle and
Yeah.
caught the leg. Oh, switched his stance, stepped through with his right foot. Side kick
Side
on the
kick.
right side.
Side kick again.
That one blocked, but
Knocked.
that one's through.
6 points.
Yeah. They both know they're pretty neutral positions. So wait, save your energy, right? Wait until you've got a sure thing. Good head control from Ralph, right? Kick on the separation, smart. And a kick catch.
Yes.
And counter kick attempt. Ralph is game.
Yes.
You see him switching. He went to step
Uh-huh.
behind trip.
Try to do the takedown again.
Uh-huh. He has got some tricks. Ralph was smart not to fall into the bait. You saw the level of Lucas near the edge of the lay tie.
Uh-huh.
Lucas was ready for him to rush and try to push.
You know, I'm impressed with the amount of spirit that Ralph is showing,
Yeah.
because not easy when you see that the opponent is ahead of you and you still keep going.
Yeah.
Keep walking towards him.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
They're both getting a little tired. Actually.
Uh-huh.
Even Lucas, you can see he's tough. But he's been doing a lot of work out there. He's slowed down a little bit, too. So Ralph's forward pressure has been good.
Yes.
Right? That's still strong kicks. But you see Lucas's hands. Look at his hands.
Look.
He's a little gassed. But he feels confident, too. Because he knows Ralph is tired. Such clean kicking. Good try from Lucas. Oh! He knew he couldn't get the takedown. He wanted to put an exclamation point on it. He knows the fight's coming to an end. He wants to give him something to remember him by.
Yes.
What a good fight. But my gosh,
I
Lucas
think
is a
won.
monster.
I think that Lucas won, but Ralph must be proud of his work.
Yeah. All 5 judges.
Hong Fan.
Definitely the correct call. But I tell you what, Ralph's got heart for days.
Yes.
You know. And look at him, he's still smiling.
Yeah, he's
He's
a nice
still
guy.
smiling. I love this guy.
赛结果，红方胜。
Excellent.
And the gold medal goes to Brazil. Silver medal goes to U.S.
Oh, real quick, I want to make an apology too. Yesterday I mispronounced one of our U.S. fighters,
Yeah.
Darina. I was saying Darnaya. I'm sorry, I've been hit in the head too many times, I think, or something, right? So Darina, I apologize. You won your fight yesterday. It was great.
And I'm sorry I couldn't help you because
Well, and then I
couldn't
know
read.
I know I'm butchering all of the South American and Central Mexican names. So I have my friend here to save me, but he couldn't save me for the English.
Bout
and the
number
US names,
33.
so.
Red
We're
side
good.
from USA, David Lopes 3. Blue side from Brazil, Azael da Silva Farias.
Okay. U.S. versus Brazil again.
Again.
Final
Platform
match
judge
again.
from
I'm
Argentina,
gonna fight no ball.
Sergio
David Lopez
Aguero.
III in red from the U.S.
And in Brazil goes Azael da Silva Farias.
In the blue.
In blue, right?
Yeah.
And this is sponsored by Confai, Secretaria de Esporte e Lazer e Governo do Distrito Federal.
If you're just checking in, we're at the 13th Pan American Wushu Championships in Brasilia, Brazil. Right now, junior boys, 52 kilogram, final match between the U.S. in red and Brazil in blue. Red bouncing on his toes. David knows he wants to. He saw the last fight. He knows he's got to get out there. He's got to start. He knows that these Brazilian fighters do not play. So, getting his movement. Quick attacks. Good catch attempt. And good takedown for blue. I think it's a 1 point. Yes, correct. 1 point for blue. He points at red saying red is down first. That's why he points at red. He's saying that he went down.
Uh-huh.
You see a kick from blue towards the midsection. Kick and miss, but good right cross and hook from red.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Switch the stance. Switch it back.
Leg and nothing. Okay.
You can
These
see,
guys are quick.
You see, they are both aggressive fighters. Conscious, nice stance, nice guard. Genuine Sanda.
Yeah. Hard punch.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, too big though. We've talked about this. You see Coach Lee stand up?
Yeah.
He's saying to his fighter, punch. Because he knows he got a little cocky. He lands that hard punch, but then he wants that hard kick. And Blue is waiting to catch that. You don't want to give those points back. Right? You get a little overexcited. But good fight.
Nice one, too.
Yep. Good.
Whoa.
Wow. He's seeing him come in. It's definitely. We see a game of Brazil maybe with the wrestling and catching and the kicks. He's a little ahead maybe. But red with the punches. But still Brazil can punch too. Hanging on. Good.
Happen. The end of the fight.
And yeah, they bow to each other and touch
Yeah,
gloves.
that's
Hugs.
nice.
They know.
That's nice.
They're having fun out there. I think Blue got it. Yes, Blue on 4. Red on 1. So
Nice call.
the hard part here is, we talked about this before, those punches land, but you're getting 1 point there.
Uh-huh.
You get a takedown and the guy gets 2.
Uh-huh.
You got to land 2 for every one of those, right? And the takedown is definitive. It goes on all 5 judges' scorecards because the platform judge signals it. The punch, 2 judges might not see it. So that's why you see that split, too. The one judge probably saw a lot of the punches from his angle.
Yes, exactly.
And so he says red is up. I think red landed these punches. You also get a little bit of bias. They're supposed to score everything, but some people are a little more kick happy. You know, like, oh, I love the kicks. And so they're watching the legs harder than the punches. Plus, just the reality. Punches are fast. They're short. You have to really have your eyes on them. The kicks, sometimes you can hear it off the chest protector. It makes a sound. It's a little more.
It's very clear.
Yeah, so it's a little more razzmatazz on it, you know? So when you get a body kick or something, they hear it.
But the takedown has no doubt about it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Because the referee platform.
Here 3, 2, push.
There we go.
Second round.
DRG. So DRG, second round. Round 2 is what he said.
Yeah.
eBay, get ready. Kasher, begin. Fight. See him. Yes. Wow. So you can tell he's wanting to lift the leg and
Lots
throw
of
the hands right
energy.
off. Good kick from Blue. Good hook.
Wow.
He has got power in his hands. Red shakes his head. No, I blocked. Right?
Yes,
And that's good. Sometimes you even perform, even when it hits you a little bit. Wow, good hook and cross. Nope, no points. No points. The crowd can cheer,
has
but
to
no.
put his right hand a little bit higher
Yes.
to protect against that cross.
Yep. Against the hook too. That
Yes,
left
with
hook.
the hook. I mean
Yeah.
the hook.
Yeah. Oh,
Good takedown.
strong takedown though. And this can happen sometimes when you're planting to punch hard. You get taken down. So he's got, even though his punches are effective, right? He's got to remember,
Pull
don't
it back.
punch so hard that you get taken down. Right? Takedown attempt, and wow, the level change on Blue. He put his butt 2 inches off the ground.
Yes,
Or
I saw
his
it.
hips were lower. I thought he was going down. He wasn't
I saw
falling.
the same.
He was doing the Asian squat to make sure
Yes,
he doesn't get taken down,
exactly.
right? And that's it. He put his hips real low. No, he's got to not over rotate. But I think that's
Okay.
I think that's blue. Yup, blue's down for 1 point, so red gets 1 point on that. This is a close match now because they both have their takedowns. And a good cross.
1-2.
Yep.
I don't know. I think we're going to
Kick
the
and a
third
punch.
round.
I think this is the third round. And Red's smart.
Yes.
Didn't get too excited. I
Yes.
was worried, he
Yes.
might leap in and try something big. No. Coach Lee looks happy with his
Yeah.
fighter. Still, 4 judges for blue. That's the fight. That's the fight. So blue wins. It was close. It was close. And I tell you what, Coach Lee looked very happy with his fighter. His fighter listened. He knew his fighter had the hands, and he told him to go with it. That was his best chance of winning. Even though sometimes it's hard to win on hands without a knockout in Sanda. It's hard to just box and win in Sanda. But he listened, and he did the things that were working. And I tell you what,
He improved a lot in the second round.
and I tell you what, I think that Brazil going to have a lot of respect for the punching power.
For sure.
And he knows that was a good fight. Look at them. They salute. They're
Yeah.
happy.
Hug each other.
Brazil should be proud, though. That was a good fight, and he knew he had to deal with those punches and not get flustered. A lot of people get hit in the head, and they get scared, they get nervous, they start flinching. He just stayed calm.
Getting hit in your nose.
Your nose, your teeth, your
Yeah.
jaw, your ear. Those hooks, they come around, they bang you in your ear, they knock your equilibrium crazy. You know, it
And all of a sudden, you start to hear a sound like wing.
early in my
Yeah.
training, I went with a guy who fought a lot. you
Yeah.
know, and I'm like a little green belt or something. I
Uh-huh.
go out play with him, and his first punch, big hook, hits me right in the ear, and I hear he's like, woo! That's all I can hear is that and my breathing. And I look at the clock, right? We're doing 3-minute rounds.
Uh-huh.
I look up, there's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. I'm hoping the round is going to be over. This man's first punch, bang! And I can't hear anything.
Yes.
I tell you what, that's you don't understand. These fighters, well, why didn't he go? Why didn't he do?
Yeah.
You don't know what they feel inside when some of this contact is made.
No.
Some of these kicks, you might think, oh, it just bounced up. They'll come up to you afterwards, go, oh, I almost threw up after that one kick, and I had to get it together.
Yes.
They don't show it, but they feel it
Yes.
and they deal with it. So, you know,
And it really feels like throwing up. Really
Oh.
feels.
it'll take your wind. It'll make you, you suddenly can't breathe. The leg kicks, there's a nerve.
Not
Running
to
down
mention that you get scared,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Especially if you haven't felt this. This is where the experience comes in.
Yes.
Because if you're like I said, the first time I just sparring and I get hit like that,
Uh-huh.
the first thing your heart starts racing. You're like, well, am I okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
Am I still alive?
Yeah, yeah. And so they've got to get this experience to not be there terrified.
Yeah.
You've got to boom. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. It hurts, but I'm okay. Yeah, even the leg kicks. So we saw some of those real heavy leg kicks. When they hit the outside of the thigh, they're trying to hit the nerve running down that IT band running down the outside and the nerve running down there. It can make your leg go dead. It can
Yes.
hurt from your heel all the way up to your hip.
Uh-huh.
The inner thigh kick, it can hurt from your groin down to your
Yes.
knee, down to your
Hurts
heel.
so badly.
The nerve pain that you can get when they hit it right.
And now we get a different
Bout
final
number
Yeah.
34.
Argentina against
Red
Brazil.
side from
And we've seen
Argentina.
tough fighters out
Victor
of both of
Joaquin
these
Yes.
countries.
Carrizo.
So obviously we've seen
Red,
a lot of Brazil
blue
this
side
morning.
from Brazil.
Argentina.
Yuan
We've seen some
Nunes.
Victor Carrizo.
Platform
coming out of
judge
Argentina
from
in the red.
Mexico.
And
Jesus
blue,
Gutierrez.
you get the Brazilian guy, Yuan Nunes. Yuan is his name, first name.
So Yuan in blue from Brazil.
Yeah.
Victor is in red from Argentina. This is a 56 kilogram juniors. So no head kicks. Bout. A final bout. So for
Final
gold and
bout.
silver. And let me tell you, each one of these countries
First
wants
round.
to take home that gold. Brazil, looking tricky. Back kicks
Yeah.
already. We've seen this from some of the other fighters. Yeah. Big step and kick.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Good job.
So he landed that before the other fighter could throw his kick.
Look at the hook. Look at
Yeah.
the hook.
No points.
But didn't he do the takedown? Didn't he get the point of the
because they
takedown?
bounced off the leg side.
I see.
And I think the ref said ting, so he felt like the movement wasn't there. It was close.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes that's a close call.
Good job.
And one time off the lei tai, he can't let that happen again or his round is over. So he's got to get in. He wants to circle and not let this happen. Good.
Both went down.
Yep.
My opinion, blue went down first.
Touch first, but blue feeling confident. See, he'll just throw that huge right leg roundhouse kick, but he knows how to hook his foot. And so he feels like, hey, you go ahead and catch. I'll put my foot between your legs. I'll hook.
But once he kept doing it over and over, the Argentine guy can counter.
Yeah. Good sit. He tried to throw out. So he's trying the sacrifice throw. He didn't get quite enough back and legs and power it. But so red down first on that call. Level change and double leg. Can he hold on? Yes.
Good job.
Yes. So he got those double underhooks up under the armpits. He just held on for dear life, and that's what he's doing. Red looks tired already. He's breathing heavy. Blue hopping, looking good. And he's dangerously close to the edge. He needs to circle.
Almost.
He's pressuring in, which is good, but he needs to circle.
One single.
And I don't know. That was hard to see for me.
I think
red down first.
Yeah,
I thought so.
I think
they were side by
red
side.
went down first.
So it was close, but yeah, I thought red touched his knee first. And another double leg switches to single. And 1
Good
point.
sweep. Good sweep.
So definitely blue winning here in the last few seconds.
Sure.
Red just going for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty clear. That blue won.
Long farm.
Yeah. No doubt. Red getting some water. He looks tired, but he doesn't look dead tired. You know, he's breathing heavy, but he's got a minute.
Yeah.
And he seems experienced enough to get in there. I tell you, it's a case of red looks good, blue just looks really good.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I like when you say that.
and there's it's levels to the game.
Yes.
Right? Sometimes this happens, you know, you might be in your province, state, gym, country, and you dominate people.
Yes.
And then you go somewhere else and you've just never had somebody in your division or your weight or size, gender, whatever it is, that does what this person does or is as fast or has that vicious side kick or tries back. We've seen it throughout yesterday and today where sometimes people come out, they look good, and then all of a sudden some things start happening and they just can't quite adjust.
The mental struggle is part of the battle.
A huge part, right? Yeah.
Nice image.
Yeah.
So nice to see our
Second
sport
round.
being shown like this.
Yeah, from where we are, we see it on the big screens next to us. We see these big banners and backdrops. It's just so professional and so awesome. These guys are you know, juniors. They're not adults yet, and they get to feel this that pressure. The lights, literally the lights on them. It's like a spotlight, right? I love Sanda too. You're up on this lei tai. You're on a platform. You know, this is what you see when you walk in this whole arena. You immediately will see these fighters on this platform. It's you know, it's the centerpiece of the show, kind of, you know? Yep. Red trying some hands, which is good. Kick doesn't score. It was on the arm, or shouldn't.
Very active for blue.
I like Red throwing a little bit of hands, too, you know? I mean, he should just try some different things. He should try it out. Even if he's going, you know, even if he's losing, practice.
Yeah.
Then practice. Don't get
nice cross. Did you see the hook?
Yeah, good hook from left, and then he tries it again.
Hook.
Yep, and a takedown.
Takedown.
Yep, double leg. He drives. He's got powerful drive, and we've seen that. The Brazilian team, obviously, a lot of these guys.
Yeah, Brazilian team has to be very proud of their job. They're doing very nice work, nice catch, and easy takedown.
Yeah, and so we saw there, rear leg roundhouse kick from too far away. So it wasn't a threat. Brazil can just say, I'll try to pick it up, see if I get a piece. Spinning back kick, spinning back fist attempt. And you see that change, right? He does a spinning back kick, so then he makes it look like, oh, you're going to do it again. And then he's throwing a punch at your head. And that's very smart for a junior. He's not allowed to kick to the head.
Exactly.
Right? So he knows, I'll kick to the body, I'll punch to the head. Very good. And Red trying to get a piece at the end there, looking good. He should be proud. He should be proud. And his coaches are proud, giving him a hug. They know he's frustrated. They know it's a disappointing situation. He needs to keep his head high.
Let's not forget that he's gonna carry home a silver medal for life.
Yeah. And look, he's smiling. None for me. So here we go, Brazil. Getting the hand raised. Yuan takes home the gold. Victor from Argentina.
You know, I think that you said his name better than I did.
No, I no.
Because it's not a common name for Portuguese, you know.
You know what? It reminds me of Chinese money, yuan, or yuan, right, something like that. So, which I'm probably saying that wrong for my listeners. Luckily, this is the English commentary, not the Chinese commentary. They'd be like, "Oh my gosh, get this guy out of
I
here."
wouldn't be here.
Plus, I'm from Baltimore. Anybody from Brazil, with a Maryland accent,
Adriel
got a little
Souza
bit
Jesus.
of it. That's a terrible
Blue
accent.
side
We'll
from
screw up
Mexico.
everything.
Carlos Daniel Rodriguez
You come to my
Molina.
state and you say, "Oh, it's Baltimore, right?"
Baltimore.
No, we say Baltimore.
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 Sergio
Baltimore is the
Aguero.
full.
I love this state, man. I went there. I went to fight a couple times, and that's amazing place.
Yeah. Well, I hope we see you again. You can stay with me next time. You got another friend in Baltimore.
Sounds like an idea.
So here we have.
They have some senior classes there.
So here we have Brazil versus Mexico in the third of a round robin.
Let's not forget how Mexican hard they are.
60 kilogram junior boys. So, like we said, we're seeing the weight go up.
Yeah.
And that means more force, right? When the strikes.
First round.
And more damage
Yeah.
as
So
well.
Brazil in red
Nice takedown.
getting the point there. Brazil in red. Mexico in blue.
Yeah, Brazil is Adriel Jesus and
Good leg kick, but then
is Carlos Molina.
so Carlos landed that leg kick and it scored, but he made him pay.
Oh.
And here is the attempt the same way.
So
Let's
what
see the
now?
takedown was. He's saying the blue touched first, and I think that's
Yeah.
right. He kind of stumbled, and
Good eye. Good call.
but basically they both tried the same thing back and forth on each other.
Superman kick,
You
punch.
kick my leg.
Nice sweep. Nice throw. I like it.
Yeah. And you see how he put the right foot up trip.
Yes.
Right? He checks the foot with the right leg to make sure his opponent can't keep spinning. Right? You spin them and then you
Yes.
make the legs not be able to go with them. Keep the stance. Tries the big cross and hangs on. Good. Yeah. Just be heavy. Try to hang on and make him work and not get it. Oh,
He likes
Superman
this.
punch.
He likes this punch.
Whoa, he gets the takedown. 2 points.
2 points.
I think it's 2 points. Yep,
No
yep,
problem.
that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
He touched his glove. So the fall down was after Ting, but he touched his glove before to keep his balance. See, he's notice how blue is overrunning now. He's going
Yeah.
a little too deep.
And Brazilians taking advantage of the timing.
When you see him get so deep that he's hooked, laying over the back of Brazil, that just means you're getting carried like a sack of potatoes now. You've got to get your arms in between. So see how Brazil's
That's
head
right.
up? That's how Brazil gets the
Good.
reversal.
Look at this.
See the difference? Brazil's head is up. He's keeping
Yep.
the chest to chest and popping up. He's not allowing that.
And helping with this whip.
Yeah. Now, also, Mexico's a little taller, so it's a harder work for him, right?
Uh-huh.
Brazil's getting head to chest, getting in there.
Brazil has a nice footwork.
Yeah, he's just bouncing,
Yes.
bouncing, just gliding. And
Comfortable. He's
and-
not tight at all.
And
See?
within that, he can hide when he's getting closer or
Uh-huh.
further away, right? He pops in, out,
PG.
in, a little closer, out.
Home foul.
And then you don't notice, boom, then
Uh-huh.
you pull the trigger. All for red.
Oh, for red.
Yeah. Brazil.
Looks fair for me.
Yeah, so Victor, or sorry,
No,
not
no,
Victor,
it's, Adriel.
Adriel, sorry.
Adriel Jesus
Yep.
won the first bout.
Adriel winning that first bout, or first round.
First round, yeah.
Carlos from Mexico showing good heart, good hands, right? And decent kick too. He threw some good kicks. His movement's good. He's got to take advantage of his height and not leap in quite so far.
This fight is a rehearsal for the afternoon because in the afternoon we're having 4 final bouts between Brazil and Mexico.
Yeah, Brazil and Mexico have done very well, and there's going to be a lot of rivalry. And we're getting some cheering.
Yeah, you can
Mexico
hear
trying to pump up their
traditional Mexican food, food sounds, music.
So red fighter from Brazil won the first round. Mexico in blue, the taller fighter, trying for the second round. Good. See the dynamic.
Wow, he tried once and then he changed the hip, changed the side, and got a perfect takedown.
Tries that outside trip and then rotates over with like the like a hip roll takedown, upper body lock.
Yeah.
And that's so hard to defend. You defend one way, and then you're defending one direction, and then he pulls you the other way, right?
Yeah.
So what do? When somebody pulls on you, you try to
pull it back. Yeah,
and then all of a sudden they switch and take you that way. That's the sign of a smart wrestler.
Yes.
He only has 2 seconds to complete this takedown, so he's got to be dynamic and fast. You can't just. We see the difference, and not that people don't try that in MMA, but in MMA you can touch your knee, you can hold onto the leg, you can push them to the cage, slowly drag them down. Right? Just stay in contact, hold on, slowly drag them down. Here, Brazilian fighter had 2 seconds to get that work in, and he tried 3 different angles.
Yeah.
Landing a body kick there. Inner side thigh kick.
He's very smart about the takedown.
Yeah. So we see Mexico throws that inner thigh kick, but immediately Brazil diving on him to make him pay. And the trip again. So we've seen him do that trip. He pulls and trips with the right leg. If he doesn't get that, that's when he rotates the other way. Body kick on the exit, shooting low, driving. And simple takedowns like that.
Yes.
I say it's simple. It's not easy to do, but it's not complicated. He just knows.
Adriel is fighting simple.
Yeah, change my level, drive into your chest. I see where you are. I'm going to drive and pull your legs in. Good. Head off the line, throwing crosses. Trying it again, and a counter kick. Superman punch again, body kick. And a leg kick attempt.
Okay.
Wow. And again, the takedown for 1 point for Red.
1 point.
Like I've been saying all morning, Mexico, our blue fighter is good. But our other fighter is just really good.
Better.
He's just even better,
Well, I think we have a Brazilian gold medal.
That's real.
But it's not five.
Georgie.
That's a round robin. No, it's round robin 3 on this one. So a third fight of the round robin.
Yeah.
So I think that is the way the final will work, because I believe that's.
Yeah, looks like you got
Sai
gold
Jieko.
medal.
Hong Fan Sham.
Yeah.
Nice job. This is the 13th Pan American Wushu Championship, sponsored by CONFAI, Secretaria de Esportes and Governo do Distrito Federal.
We're
It's a
here.
nice tournament, man.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of it.
We're here in beautiful Brasilia, Brazil. And we have a final fight coming in for Brazil's Davi Alvarez Prado in red, and Derrickson Mung in blue.
This Monk family, they are awesome, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so we've seen 2 brothers, right? And we're going to see the third brother. The youngest brother.
Derrickson is the youngest, right?
Yeah,
He's
so
going against Davi Prado.
Yep.
Brazilian is gonna go in red, and U.S. gonna go in blue.
And so this will be junior. division. So
And this is the final match.
yeah, so a junior division fight. These young men are not going to be allowed to throw head kicks, which is good at that age. So no head kicks and no continuous punching to the head. So they can't try and go for the full knockout when they're landing many punches. But as we've seen with these previous junior matches, it doesn't mean that you can't do a lot of damage with your hands.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that you can just play around. It's not easy.
Sometimes you can even notice the difference. Because
Yeah,
there's so much energy involved.
Yeah.
So war.
And
That's nice to see.
And something about it too, I notice, is in Sanda, many times, unless you're really skillful with your footwork and distance control, the threat of somebody sliding back, throwing a kick while you're punching, or going underneath and shooting in while you're punching, you can't just run across the lei tai and start swinging. So many times, like we said, junior looks the same because in adults, many times you're not just going to sit there and throw punch. If you do that, immediately somebody changes level, grabs you, takes you down.
Yes.
You can't do that. So we see it's very similar. And that's why the training for this is great. The juniors are so close to the adults in rule set. We're just keeping them safe. We want the brain to still grow. So we don't want them landing those big, hard head kicks. You know, we don't want somebody taking a spinning hook kick or a huge roundhouse kick to the jaw, getting knocked out when they're younger.
Yes.
We want them to learn to play the game when they're younger.
Gradually.
Possible. Yeah, gradually. And as they grow into their bodies and their minds, then they can do the adult fighting once they turn 18.
But they look adult to me.
I'm telling you.
They look adult to me. Look at their size.
Yeah. And these guys and their age, they're at this is like, you know, probably the last time looking at them, their age and size. They're going to be fighting adult probably next year, right? So really the difference is how much. You know? I mean, would you fight Mike Tyson when he was 17?
Not me.
You know what I mean? Right?
Don't ask me to do that.
You tell me he's a
that
kid.
guy was a beast.
Yeah, you tell me
back
Mike
then.
Tyson's a kid when he was 17, so you should be careful, be easy on him. Like,
Once I watched a fight that he knocked the guy out was 15.
Yep. Yeah. Grown men he could knock out at 15. So you've got to keep that in mind for us. We adjust the rules to keep these guys more safe, but at this size and at their ages, they're not children.
No.
They're still
Not
growing,
anymore.
they're still
Not
learning,
anymore.
but they don't hit like a kid.
But they are still allowed to go one punch for the head, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so a lot of times they'll throw like a 1-2 or a 2-3, knowing that one will block and then the second one will land.
I see.
Really,
You can't. So you're not allowed to land two.
That's the crux of it. And it's hard as a platform judge because you're trying to watch. You know, sometimes with the less experienced kids where you know that you're trying to keep them safe, and they're whipping 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but they're not good at distance control, so none land. So do you warn them? Well, no, nothing landed, but you want to be careful because once they do land, they might make the mistake. They have to understand if they get 1 and then 2 lands hard, okay, grab.
I guess must be pretty hard to the platform referee to control that.
Yes. And that's where it gets a little gray for the discretion of that platform. referee. We tend to, in our more regional and even national tournaments, is we don't want to take points away. We don't want to give that
fall.
The foul, basically. So a lot of times we'll warn, hey, stop. And you'll see them signal to kind of do a hand bite. Feedback motion.
Like Wing Chun.
Like Wing Chun, like chain punching. To say, stop, careful. You know, no continuous punches.
Take it easy.
You know, just be careful of that. And I'll try to warn them. Sometimes it's also not intentional. You know, these kids train, and especially at these guys' age. You mean to tell me he's not Derrickson not training with Spencer and Vincent, his older brothers?
For sure it is.
And Dad, you know, and all the adults. Like, he's playing with the youth, he's playing with the adults.
Yes.
And that's true, I guarantee, for these Brazilian fighters and these Argentinian fighters. These guys they're in the gym they're training with people older than them, bigger than them. They're training on head contact sometimes in their gym. They're not. It's not like they've never seen a punch to the face at this level, right? So sometimes it's just an honest mistake. You know, they're so used to throwing that combo, that 2-3, 1-2, 2-3, you know, whatever.
It happens.
They just do it. So we try to give them that chance. And like if I'm on the platform, if it doesn't land hard, it's grazing or something, that's when I'll just say, hey, careful.
Yeah.
Like, because of it,
you can see if it's intentional.
Yeah, and then you just try to warn them to watch out, because what you don't want is you don't want them to have an illegal combination that turns the fight. Because if you suddenly throw
from Brazil,
3-2
David
and knock him
Alvarez
down,
Prado.
he's out.
Blue side from USA.
I need to say no, that was illegal, and you're warned. Right? So you try to head it off. If you see it going that route with both fighters, because they'll get amped up. These guys might get heated, right?
Yes.
Platform judge from
You have to be
Mexico.
the one at some point to say, "Oh, watch out for that head." Or same with the head kick. Sometimes you're trying to kick, but also the guy's trying to change level. I was trying to side kick you in the chest, and you duck.
You didn't aim to the head,
I
right?
didn't aim to the head. Or it slides up, especially side kick and front kick. They slide up the chest. If you aim higher, it just slides up into the face. That shouldn't be called a head kick. I kicked you in the chest, and then it slid. But sometimes differently. So it's tough. What I'm saying is these refs have a hard job, and I bet this is going to be a firefight here. Look at the legs on our Brazilian fighter. I mean, he's got thick thighs.
Yes.
Erickson's a little thinner but cut. Whoa, loses his balance. I think he's fine.
It's okay.
Just a little stumble. Brazil looking calm. Linear front kick to try and stop him from coming in.
We already can see that Erickson's going to go for the hook.
Spinning back kick. Front kick. And Brazil's good at kind of getting that angle after the front kick. So it's good. Oh, big hook. And catch. Can't complete. Brazil's strong.
Yeah, but Derek put the hit back.
Yep.
So everything was okay for him.
He knew he had to step over. He had to step his right leg over and not get caught.
Erickson will be using that front hand, like the left hand, with a jab and hook very often.
Yep.
Is his game. I can know this from now.
And if he can get him afraid of those hands, then he can land the kicks. Look at him. Oh, no, that's going to be red down first.
Because he forced the Brazilian guy to put the guard up.
Yep. Front kick.
Nice front kick.
Leg kick from Brazil. Side kick attempt, but Erickson caught. But Brazil is very strong at defending. We're almost at the end of the round.
Pretty tight for now.
It's pretty tight. No mistakes here. I think Derrickson.
Wow, I think too. I think that.
But it's hard. The hometown advantage too. You know, sometimes the cheering and stuff. All 5 judges agree with us. We've got pretty good eyes.
I guess so. I guess so.
We've got pretty good eyes. I'm not trying to toot our horn. We're not out there doing the work like these guys. But
probably it's because we are doing this forever.
We also have a good seat here, a nice front row seat.
When did you start in the sport, Mark?
Oh boy, I started Taekwondo in the 90s.
Yes.
You know, that was and
long ago.
And that was when I was a kid. I didn't really have a choice. It was like where I lived was very rural, so there wasn't a lot around, and Taekwondo spread well.
Yeah. Back then it was spreading very fast. Yes.
Yeah, this was like MMA wasn't a thing you went to a gym.
No,
for,
no.
The first UFCs were just coming out in our country, so we saw the Gracies and we're like, what is this? You know, this guy in a gi, but he chokes everybody and takes them down. It's so cool. And then it just went from there. And I got into Kung Fu and Sanda. You know, they used to call it Sancho back then. Sanda, Sancho, whatever.
It's nice.
But yeah, I love it. So let's see. Brazil getting some instruction. USA, blue, just wanting to finish this.
Changed his game. The Brazilian guy changed his game.
Yeah. He knows now to watch out for that lead hand. They told
him,
lean back and kick, I bet, is what they said. Lean back, get your points underneath.
Okay.
Erickson. Oh.
He's trying to find the time to do the throw.
Yeah. Both fighters eyeing each other up. Cross and hook.
Was waiting
but
for
good
that.
Defense. And no, I think red went down first.
Coach Lee is trying to.
Yeah,
to
Coach
make-
Lee's happy. Coach Lee
Yeah.
take him down. Yeah, that was close. They really did go down side by side. I think that was a fine call. And Coach
Okay.
Lee is very happy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see that.
He knows. He knows. He wants Derrickson to keep
Hold on.
working this way.
Patient.
This can be so nerve-wracking if you're blue, right? Because you know you're up a little bit,
Yeah.
but you don't want to make a mistake, right? Do you keep going? Do you know? So you still don't feel there's not enough of a lead to play, right? Catch and another. He's figured it out.
Yeah,
He's figured out when to
Brazilian guy
catch that
should try
kick.
to do a
Hold
little
on.
boxing better.
Yeah, yeah. I think he needs the box, and if he wants to throw that kick, don't go for the body. Go for the leg, maybe.
Maybe.
You know,
yeah.
it seems like that body kick right now is getting caught, so you go lower and make it reach lower. See? See? He got a pointed attack through the kick that you know U.S. is waiting for.
Yes.
The U.S. is waiting for. Kick me here, I'll
He know
catch
it's
it.
coming. He know it's coming
See?
again.
Again. Good strength, though.
Nice
Patient.
hip, put it back.
Front kick. Can he get the takedown? No. And so the question is, does that score? Maybe, right? The front kick looked like it landed, so that's 2 points if he did on some of the judges, and no points for Red. He knows he has it, and professionally. He knows. He knows.
He knows he got the victory.
And listen-
the Brazilian guy knows also.
We talked about this yesterday. The oldest brother, Vincent,
Yeah.
had one of the best fights.
Vamos
we saw.
lá.
Yeah.
Tough fight, 3-rounder against
Yeah.
Brazil and lost,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Then we saw right after, next brother had a fight, not
Yeah.
against Brazil. He's fighting later.
Yes.
That's the next one to watch. So here, the youngest brother has a tough fight with Brazil. He gets a win. That has to feel good for the Mung family.
Yes.
You know, 1-1 against Brazil today. Brazil
Sai
is
Diego.
never easy.
Não fancham.
What a fight. And the Brazilian, so tough. Davi,
He did a good job.
he did a
Yeah.
great job. He is a
He
strong
must be proud
fighter.
of him.
And it's even the sign there is just a little bit of adjustment,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's gonna go back. That's a he didn't get beat up.
No,
He
not
got
at
he
all.
got he
not
didn't,
at all.
He's fine. He just is gonna go back. He's gonna watch that tape.
Yes.
And he's gonna
And he will like,
analyze it.
"Oh,
Oh,
I
I
should
shouldn't have
do
thrown
some-"
that right kick. I should.
Yes.
And his coaches are gonna.
Ball
They're
number
gonna say, "See,
37.
you did this
Repeating
time."
that right kick.
Red side
Yeah.
from Mexico.
Or that
Hector
left kick, or
Omar
this or that,
Vasquez
right?
Gomes.
And it was the left body kick. Derrickson
Blue
really
side
was catching
from
that.
USA. Jacob
So what do we
Lion
have now,
Juan.
Mark?
So we have Mexico. Hector
Platform
Omar
judge
Vasquez
from
Gomez
Brazil.
versus
Aglenio
the U.S. in
Alves.
blue again. Jacob Lion Troano.
Sounds like a nice name, huh?
Ah,
Jacob Lion.
I mean, we can call him
I'm gonna
Jacob.
change my name.
Yeah, I
now. I'm gonna be Bit Lion.
So this is an exhibition. Says junior boys 75 kilogram. And so Mexico looks significantly bigger. Significantly bigger,
Yeah.
if I can judge. So I think what they're going to do, it's to get him some time out on the mat. And this is good.
Oh, Mexico's
yeah,
gonna take this
yeah.
fight.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Good moves by Mexico. Good catch. Oh, but blew down first. You saw
With
he-
the knees, right?
He hit
Yeah.
his knees. You know, it's a good idea, but he just stumbled a little bit. He went too low, too early. Defense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Up. So he needed to step across his right leg.
Uh-huh.
Let the Mexican fighter get his leg against his knee on the outside and twist him. Right. You can't let that happen. Good leg kick. Getting caught with a side kick maybe. Big
Whoa.
cross. He's got to keep his hands up.
Again.
He has to keep his hands
Again.
up. Whoa. He's just pawing with that right. He needs to get settled down. Yeah, those crosses hurt. And U.S. needs to keep his hands up.
But also his reach, the Mexican guy reach is so bigger.
Yeah.
Gets easy for him to do the touching before the American guy gets in the right range.
I don't like where Jacob's hands are. I want him to have his hands high. Look at his hands at his chest. You just got hit with 2-3 crosses.
At least the front hand has to be high. At least the front one.
I know he's a lion. I know he's a lion. But I don't want him to take to get that punishment. He won't quit. But I don't want him to take those shots. See, he can keep the hand up, move his head to the left. when that cross comes, he needs to turn out to the left side and let the cross go by his right ear. You know, you get that slip, you rotate,
he'll be closer.
and then throw your right hand.
Yeah, in
then
a
throw your
side
right hand.
fighting, which will be better for him.
Exactly. He needs to slip left, throw a hard right. And you saw, too, he kept his head a little high, so he's trying to catch a kick, which is a good idea, but Mexico saw him bite, so he knew the hands would go even lower. He'd flip a low kick and throw his cross right away.
Combination is the high head, the lower hands, and the reach of the Mexican guy. That's not a good combination for him.
Well, and if you're watching, you can't move your hands fast enough against these people at this skill level to try and catch a kick with both hands at your leg and then get them back up in time to your face to block a punch.
Not time for this.
You need to lower your level and up your chin so that you go down and you catch the leg and then get your head in.
Yes.
So that the punches don't really hit you in the face. They might graze you, but I'd rather have my head down and in, take a shot on the forehead, take a shot grazing off my side of my head, and have that leg tighter.
Second
then
round.
I stand up tall with the leg if I want, or pull down. So yeah, I'm sure he was told keep those hands up, don't drop them when you kick. Oh, see, that's just what we talked about.
Yes.
Right? Low kick, he dropped his hands all the way down, head high, eats a punch. And that's done in a quarter of a second, right? Oh, spinning back fist punch.
The back spinning punch.
Now, honestly, this is Junior. He did a spinning back fist into a cross and landed both.
Yes.
That should have been a warning. And I'm not trying
landed
to.
both?
He
did it?
He's clipped with the spinning back fist and then hit with. Yeah, he's catching him pretty hard with that. I would say Mexico obviously dominating.
See, he feints.
Yeah. But the first one he did swing, I believe. And we can see some blood from the nose of Jacob.
Because the jab touching.
Yeah. And again,
over and over.
The reason why I say this is it's an exhibition bout.
Yeah.
Where obviously the match is mismatched a little bit.
You get some blood there.
So you need to have. I would stop when I see a guy do a rotating, spinning back fist full swing into a cross.
You stop.
I might have Mexico
give the warn.
not penalize.
Yeah, but
I might tell him because and it's okay. I'm not trying to second guess, but you can call Mexico's winning. Mexico's gonna win. Calm him down a little bit. Say, hey, you don't need to get a knockout in an exhibition where obviously you're mismatched because it's exhibition. If this was a fight for the gold, knock him out.
I see.
Right? You know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
See what I'm saying? But if it's exhibition, I might pull back and say, hey,
you're right.
That kind of swing, because I'm assuming, because it's exhibition, that red is bigger or older. Right?
Yeah.
So if you're an adult and they're fighting down, or you're heavier and fighting down, for you to finish them, we usually try to keep. That's the idea of exhibition. You don't finish them as much. You try to. Okay, now I'm winning. I've shown that I'm the dominant one.
You give it a show.
A little bit of show.
Yeah.
If you're dominating that much, and again, no insult to the refs and to the Mexican fighter, but he's got this. So he can relax.
Yes, he can relax.
And again, Jacob's tough. He wants to keep going there, but he doesn't seem to have any answer for this stuff. He's
gonna come back. He's gonna come back. So, like you said, he's a tough guy.
See, the coaches.
He's a tough guy.
Hands up, throw your 1-2.
Yeah.
Hands up, throw your 1-2. And I love it. He's gonna finish out. Oh, they were just waiting for the head judge to be seated, because he had come over to see the blood to make sure he's okay, right?
But he has to keep his hands up.
Jake! That's two.
Did
that's
he touch?
3. Yeah, that's 3 points.
Yeah,
He touched his glove, and the punch was 1 point.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
And that's it. They're calling the match. Okay. Yep. Oh wait, no down.
They canceled.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
He did touch his glove, but it was on my side. I could see it on the head judge's side.
Probably. But I had the same doubt.
Oh.
Whoa.
So one-sided fight.
Mexico,
obviously pouring it on.
Yes.
And here's the thing: you come here to go back on what I said. Mexico comes here and wants to put on a show. So you can't blame Mexico for wanting to swing for the fences and go hard, right?
Not at all.
He's here. This is his moment too. So, no harm. It's fine. Jacob is okay.
Jacob is tough.
Yeah.
He has good heart, nice fighting
赛
spirit.
结果，黄凤山
But we just saw the reach, the technique, and the power
but
in
in a
Mexico.
sport like Sanda, the reach is very important.
And obviously the experience, too. He knew how to capitalize. I'm not just going to throw a punch that I might land. I'm going to kick at your leg and then throw a punch because you'll drop your hands. And then I definitely land my punch, and I landed hard. But look, no hard feelings. These guys, they're used to it.
Up to now, we've seen a lot of fighters with good sport spirit, right?
Yeah.
Next ball,
We have
number 38. Red side from Mexico. Yesenia
Sponsored by
Guadalupe
Confai,
Pérez
Secretaria
Crespo.
de Esporte e Lazer,
Blue
Governo
side
Distrito
from
Federal.
Brazil.
Thank you very much, guys.
Beatriz Adrião Justice Silva.
We have 3 fights left in this morning session.
Yeah.
Next one, exhibition bout.
Platform judge from Argentina, Sergio Agüero.
We have red, Mexico. Yesenia Guadalupe Gutierrez Crespo.
Silva in blue from Brazil.
I believe I've seen Beatriz in a previous competition maybe one time. I could be wrong.
Me too.
I'm
Me
not
too. I
sure.
think she's experienced. And where is the Mexican girl?
I don't see it. They're wait, they can't compete.
Is she coming? No.
Oh, no. Okay, and so this is an exhibition,
However,
but there might have been an injury or something like that.
赛结果，龙凤山
Because we saw Yesenia fight yesterday.
yes.
She won her fight against Brazil. So it's possible that she had injuries
Next
from
ball,
her fight
number
yesterday
39.
and didn't want to continue.
Red
You know?
side from Mexico,
You know,
Maria
sounds like,
Esperanza
today's
Lucateiro
Beatrice's
Nunes.
birthday.
Blue
So,
side from Brazil,
Happy birthday,
Beatriz
Beatriz.
Camila Flauzino Gomes. Platform judge from
got a gold medal to
Argentina,
remember.
Sergio Agüero.
And so to clarify, so when someone competes and they win their division, right? And then sometimes they try to do a solid for the sport, for the other team. Hey, will you do
yes.
another match with somebody that didn't have a fighter? And you say yes on day one, right? You say, okay, yeah. And then you do your fight, and you wake up the next day, and
Day
you
two
go,
is different, huh?
you go, man,
Yeah.
I feel like I was in a car crash. You might say no.
Just like him, man.
So here we have our second to last fight, fight number 39 of the morning, Mexico's Maria Nunez in red.
And Tamiris Gomes in blue from Brazil.
So Mexico, Brazil. We're going to see this play out a lot.
First round.
Let's see how it goes.
This is a women's 75 kg fight, which means adult. They can throw whatever they want as
whatever
long
they
as
want.
it's legal
Yes.
striking area. So no knees, no elbows, but they can punch, kick, throw. The kicks can land with the shin, right? They can kick from the calf all the way up to the head. They can sweep.
Yeah.
Scoring is above the knee, kicks 1 point. Body kicks 2 point, head kicks 2 point. Punches
Good
1
timing.
point, head or body. Yep. And so we see this play out a lot. We've seen tall fighter, short fighter, right? So Brazil in blue, taller. Mexico in red, a little shorter. Mexico trying for the kick catch, smart idea, but and so with that low center of gravity, you see how Mexico, even though Brazil is very strong and tall, she's so high, her
Yes.
hips are above Mexico's, even when she squats.
Yes.
So
yes.
Mexico just rooting, making sure she doesn't get taken down.
The Brazilian girl has to watch for the distance.
Oh,
nice
beautiful
takedown. Look at
takedown.
this.
Yeah, she committed. She had to roll to
Yes.
her back almost to get that throw, but she knew. She had Brazil's weight over her shoulder. She knew just just lift and throw the garage door open or whatever. Throw the sack of potatoes behind you.
As I was saying, to me, the Brazilian girl should try to do more jabbing.
Yep, and the kicks.
Yes, and make the points, score points.
Yeah, I think it's good of her to put the weight on her. It's going to tire her out, when she comes in and get that headlock. But she's not having success so far with it because of the low hips.
Yes, the inside game for her is not a good advantage.
Oh, but that's 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points.
And that's just a mistake. Mexico had a little slip. That kickboxing, that's nothing. They say it's a slip. But Sanda is all about balance.
Yes.
So you miss.
2 points can cost a fight.
Yep. I think Brazil's going to win this.
Me too.
We saw the 1 point takedown from Mexico, her best technique, but we saw 2 point slip and more strikes from Brazil.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be unanimous for Brazil. But nobody landing anything devastating.
Yeah.
They're both fine. So Mexico can get some instruction, come right back out. We'll see. 3-2. 3-2 for blue of our 5 judges. So that means 2 judges saw for Mexico, which means it's a closer fight.
Than I thought. I thought it was a bigger distance.
The hard part is many of those strikes weren't moving their opponent. So it's hard for the judges to score that. We saw some of those earlier fights when you see that front kick land and the person stumbles back. No doubt.
Exactly.
No doubt. Exactly. 2 points all the way around. Here, they might not have seen much, And so they see maybe a leg kick or something from Red and say, okay, that's 1 point, but they don't see the body really pow landing. We're also supposed to listen. One of the criteria is listen. Impact.
Yes.
This gets interesting because as these fights heat up and this crowd gets louder and louder,
it's hard to hear. Yeah.
Another trick is a lot of times the coaches and the crowd cheer every time their fighter throws anything.
Yes.
And
Coach Lee does that a lot.
Yeah, that's because they know.
Yeah,
right?
he's smart.
Right? And so you see this in Thailand, way every time the kid goes, right? It's a smart strategy.
Yeah.
They have to train us to ignore the crowd when we judge. Because just because you cheer because you're happy doesn't mean that kick landed clean, right?
Okay, Tamiris came back with a better distance.
Yeah. You can tell they said get light, move around. She's got to watch. So stepping in and then throwing the back leg, she gets too close.
Yes.
Stay back and throw the back leg.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
So that was just an error in distance control. She can front kick right from there. Right from there, not step in. Just open up and throw her right leg. She will hit. Look at how long her legs are. Right there. Open up, throw that front kick. Or step in and punch. Another good strategy. So she did well with the hands on that. But yeah, she's just got to learn the length of her legs a little more. She's got long legs.
She can work the roundhouse to the body with the front leg.
Yep. Oh. Exactly. Body kick with the left leg into the body.
Distance with the jab.
Yep. Side kick and front kick. There. Little better for the distance on the front kick. Mexico's smart, trying to dive on it, though. She couldn't capitalize, but, she knew what to do. Try and catch it. If I'm Mexico, though, I might try to start turning up the pressure. She shouldn't wait. She's waiting outside. That's a good leg kick. But she needs to, kick and then punch to the head. Throw some shots and try to get on the board.
Shorten the distance.
Exactly. Also, she did have success with the takedown, right?
Yes.
So it's like, I'd say go back to that well. Don't wait. Yeah, good punch. So she blocked that kick, which was good, and she caught.
So
this is better.
Yeah.
But still, what I was worried is originally she was still taking those kicks somewhat and not catching. It's like, don't wait. I'd say walk her down, She should, There she goes. See, it's a little better for her on the inside. Blue is down
I think
first.
blue, yeah.
Yeah. I saw.
See, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard for the platform referee to see clearly.
Yeah.
So the table helps him.
Well, the table we're sitting lower.
Yes.
Sometimes you're looking down. You don't have the depth perception to see. You think they both hit.
The table got the best seats.
Yeah, right along the line.
Yes.
You can actually tell one hit before the other. And we're into the last 10 seconds.
Okay, what's your call?
I think Brazil.
You do?
Well,
I think it's Brazil too.
I think Brazil. Whoa.
So
Brazil wins.
Pretty close, just by one.
2 for blue, 2 for draw, 1 for red. And that shows we weren't seeing dominance. We weren't seeing a million shots landing clean. It was, both trying to figure each other out.
We're going to the last fight of the morning with the Brazilian guy Levi de Souza against
We have Dominican Republic. Kelvin, Luis.
赛结果，龙凤山
I think Calvin fought yesterday,
I
didn't
think
he?
so. I'm looking.
I think he fought yesterday.
Sergio.
Gotta tell you, Mark, I'm so
Ball
happy
number
to be here.
40.
This sport is so important
Red
to me.
side from Brazil.
I started martial arts. I was
Levi
9 years
Ferreira
old
de
in
Souza.
1985.
Blue side from Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
Calvin Luis
seeing
Mosquera.
this, and in the U.S., I'm sure it was similar. Seeing this sport grow.
Yes.
You know,
Platform judge
it's
from Mexico.
bigger in Asia,
Jesus
obviously
Gutierrez.
coming out of China. So, you know, they had a lot more backing, their
Uh-huh.
teams, you know, provincial teams, a lot of people doing it, which just helps the sport grow faster. They train together,
Yeah.
they get a lot of experience. And to see it getting to this level, where now, here we are, the 13th Pan American Wushu Championships.
How amazing is that?
Countries all over this hemisphere flying
Yes.
in, doing their best, competing here on Sanda, over on the other side, the carpet, doing
Yeah.
the Taolu, which is amazing as well. It doesn't get any better, right? You just you feel the excitement. You see this professional level.
Yeah.
I mean, boy, does this look different than when we saw it in the 90s.
Yes.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This
Right.
looks
Guys.
looks like
round.
the Olympics, you know?
Levi against Calvin. Let's see how they
Yeah.
work.
So, wow,
Whoa.
coming with power right
Left
out
one.
of the gate.
Get ready.
These are
get-
men's
Get ready for
52
a very
kilogram.
aggressive fight. I'm pretty sure about it.
Yeah, 52 kilograms. So these guys are very light, right?
Yeah.
Ding.
The adults?
Casey.
Yes, men's. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the punch, kick to the head, the whole thing. Good
Whoa.
body kick, but you see the catch,
Nice takedown.
and that's the problem. That's a hard kick.
Yes.
Left
There's
one.
no doubt about it.
Casey.
But
But the payment, right? Nice
How-
punches.
how does
though.
it come?
Beautiful, beautiful hands. Yes. And I believe Blue gets it. Nope.
yeah.
Yep.
I
Correct
believe-
from the head
yes,
dodge.
you're right.
Yep.
You're right.
Casey.
Again, we have that lower vantage point. I can see the
Uh-huh.
mat. It's
Yes.
easier for me to see because that is close. That was a close one. Dominican Republic throwing those punches.
Protecting the hip.
Notice
Both of
how he
them.
didn't overrun. That's an experienced boxer. He stayed at the
Uh-huh.
distance where his hands kept landing, and he kept the distance so that Red couldn't grab him. But he's got to be careful with these kicks.
Yes.
Left one.
That's the second time he's gotten that. Don't set up the kick and then get caught, right? Or throw the kick too hard. Head kick! He has a knockdown from the head kick. 4 points. That was smart.
Nice kick.
Thinking fighter. Inner thigh, cross. Wow.
He changed the fight.
Yes, he did. And a takedown. That is Red down 2 points. Blue is starting to dominate. Let's see what Red can do.
Protecting against the fall.
I
Casey.
tell you what, Kelvin has got some hands on him.
Yes. He changed the fight.
Well, that head kick, right?
Yes.
It was a good setup. I
Uh-huh.
just said, oh, he got caught. Well, he throws it again, and Brazil's like, oh, I'm going to catch you. And what does he do? Put it up to the head instead. Level change. I don't think they have anything. Oh, separating kick, though. Smart for Brazil.
Smart kick.
He saw it wasn't going to work.
Brazil
Oh,
got a
big
bit
right
tired.
That is got to be a
Good
round for
fight.
Blue.
Good round. Good round. Exciting round.
Very close. And then,
Close.
yeah,
That
all
goes
for Blue. It was close
PG.
in the beginning, and then you saw
Lump up.
Blue
Yes.
open those hands up
Uh-huh.
and then land that head kick to knockdown. That's a hard thing to come back from. It didn't knock him out. It looked like mostly balanced, but I bet he felt a little flash. You know, you get hit across the chin, you get that little whoop whoop
Yep.
feeling. So, you know, not something to be counted for. His consciousness was fine.
The lights
but-
go down for a
Yeah,
bit
they
of a
flicker.
second, right?
They
Yes.
flicker, right? The lights flicker.
I remember that.
But still, 2 points for the head kick.
Yeah.
2 points for the knockdown. 4 points in one kick. That's tough.
Too much points.
Yeah, I mean, you think
Lot of
about how much work you have to do to shoot in, get it.
Whoa,
down,
don't-
right?
don't-
so much work.
don't
This guy
mention.
pops his right leg, bang.
Tell me about it, man.
4 points. So, yeah. So, looks like Brazil's saying, from what I can tell from some general hand signals,
Yeah.
throwing some hard hands. I think they're telling him to lean in on his punches, and
Uh-huh.
go in when he punches. You know, punch back hard, which
And take advantage of the height, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think the Brazilian waist is high, is longer.
Second round.
Yeah. Let's see if Brazil can turn this around, make this a 3-round fight. Side kick. Oh,
Nice
so we're
side
seeing
kick.
a different plan, maybe.
Yeah. Keep the distance.
And this is a good trick, right? You come out and show him some of your tricks,
Yeah.
and then you show him different tricks in the second round. That way, everything he was told on the corner is not helpful, right? You know,
Yes,
oh,
yes,
now I'm going to
but-
side kick you. I didn't throw any first round. Tries the head kick again. Misses and a takedown. So that was a big mistake. He
Yeah.
lost his balance, but
I would guess that the coach for
Side kick.
blue.
oh,
See, I would get the blue coach would say he lost the first one. He's gonna come after you, so
Yeah.
stop him with the side kick.
yeah. And that seems like the
Nice
good
takedown, beautiful takedown.
I think his strategy's good. He hit with the side kick. It's a good 2-point score. He's just got to keep his balance.
We got a very nice round going.
Yeah, this is close. I think Red might still be up because the 2 times down. Good cross.
Good cross.
He throws with bad intention.
Yes,
on that cross,
yes.
You know?
He thought I'm gonna finish this fight
Yeah.
now.
And he's confident blocking these kicks. You know, he
Nice
doesn't look
kick,
afraid.
nice
But
kick to
that
the body.
looked like it got through, that right kick.
Whoa, almost.
Wow. We saw a knockout in heavyweight with that yesterday.
yeah.
Or a
We saw it.
knockdown that led to a knockout. You know, that punch can turn the fight.
Oh,
I think
it goes
blue
to
down
red.
first.
Yeah, I agree with
I
you.
yeah, his back
exactly.
touched, right? He
Exactly.
almost reversed, but he needed to spin a
Uh-huh.
little harder. Block and punch.
Whoa.
Oh. And red down first, maybe?
Red down first.
Yes, so red is down first. 1 point for blue. This is a close match.
I don't know how it's gonna work, man.
I'll be honest, since I'm not clicking, I can't look at the numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know who's up. A pointed attack for red. Doesn't land. Yeah. No score on those 2 exchanges from what I could see. Blue a pointed attack, right? Red's going to dance out, try to counter him.
Yeah.
Kick and a hook. I didn't see if that hit the arm. Spinning back fist attempt
Yes.
again, but nothing.
Nothing.
Side kick attempt, nothing. Roundhouse.
Another one.
Spinning and
Yeah. He did both at the
Flashing,
same time.
flashing, leg kick. This is close. I don't know. If you told me to bet on it,
No,
I'd tell you
I
I'm
would-
broke. I don't have any money.
Yeah,
to bet on
I
this
would
one.
save my coins.
3 for blue, 2 for red. That is going to be
Here,
a
Jim.
game, set,
One
match. Checkmate.
Yeah.
Kelvin
Checkmate.
from Kelvin Luis Paquette from Dominican Republic defeats Levi Ferreira de Souza from Brazil in a very exciting match to finish out our morning
Levi
session.
gave us a very nice show. And Calvin,
再见过，龙凤山。
congratulations, man. Good job.
These 2 fighters, again,
They gave us a very nice
that
fight.
was an awesome fight.
Yes.
And nobody should be, of course, there's disappointment when you don't win, but look, the Brazilian coach is smiling,
Yeah.
saluting the guy that beat their guy. No
This
one,
is something
they
about this
know,
sport.
hey, this was exciting.
Yes.
Good job, man, you know?
So now, are we done for today? For the morning?
We're not done for today, but we're done for the
Yeah,
morning, my
yeah.
friend. Thank you for tuning
How
in.
many fights do we have in the afternoon?
About the same, right? So maybe,
Let me see. 5, 10, 12 fights.
all right.
13 fights.
Lucky 13 fights in the
Yes.
afternoon, okay? Come back
We
and join
finished
us then.
the third
5
session.
finals.
of
and
Sanda area.
5
Sideline
exhibitions.
dudes, stand up,
and
please.
8 finals. We're going to have a lot of fun.
8 final fights. Remember, we've
Yes.
got some of these grudge matches coming up. These fighters, many of them fought
March.
2 times yesterday, and now they're fighting this afternoon.
Tell me about it. How hard it is.
Many of them, Brazil versus Mexico. There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of
A lot of
cheering. and
excitement.
These are the best of the best we're going to see in the afternoon.
Yes.
These are going to be them putting on their show.
I'll tell you, it's a pleasure to be here with you, man.
Yes, I couldn't say it better myself.
Yeah. Tell me about the caipirinha yesterday.
Oh, delicious. Delicious. I'm experiencing the drinks and the food here in
Did
Brasilia.
you like
It's
the
amazing.
Brazilian food?
Oh my gosh. People, come to Brazil.
Yeah.
Come to Brazil.
You'll be welcome here.
They are so welcoming here in Brazil. The people, the food, the fire and the heart and everyone.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful. We're having a blast here, and then we get to watch Sanda at this level
Yes.
too. I tell you, I feel like it's vacation. You know?
Yeah, it feels like vacation, huh? Brazil is a very beautiful place to visit.
Yeah.
And to walk around and see our architecture.
Architecture,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. I tell you what, people, 13th Pan American Wushu Championships.
Sponsored by Confai, Secretaria de Esportes, Governo do Distrito Federal.
I'm Mark Lorenzo.
And I'm BD Villas Boas. Nice to see you.
Yeah, we'll see you this afternoon.